England vs Norway 1-1 2026 FIFA World Cup quarterfinal full match analysis. The FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinal between England and Norway delivered everything football fans expected from two determined nations chasing a place in the semifinals. It was a tactical battle, an emotional contest, and a showcase of individual brilliance. The 1-1 draw reflected how evenly matched the teams were throughout 90 intense minutes. Norway struck first through Andreas Schjelderup in the 36th minute, before England captain Jude Bellingham responded with a crucial equalizer in first-half stoppage time, 45+2. Those two moments defined a fascinating encounter where neither side was willing to surrender control. From the opening whistle, England attempted to dominate possession. Gareth Southgate's men circulated the ball patiently through midfield, relying on Jude Bellingham to dictate the tempo while Declan Rice protected the defense. England wanted to stretch Norway's compact defensive shape by moving the ball quickly from one flank to the other. Norway entered the match with complete confidence after eliminating some of the tournament's strongest teams. Their defensive organization was excellent, while every counterattack looked dangerous thanks to the pace and creativity of Andreas Schjelderup and the movement of Erling Haaland. The first 20 minutes belonged mostly to England. They enjoyed long spells of possession, forcing Norway to defend deep inside their own half. However, despite controlling the ball, England struggled to create clear-cut opportunities because Norway defended with discipline and compactness. Whenever England advanced, Norway closed every passing lane. Their midfield remained compact, preventing Jude Bellingham from finding space between the lines. This tactical discipline frustrated England, who often resorted to crosses from wide areas. Norway waited patiently for the perfect opportunity. That moment arrived in the 36th minute. After recovering possession near midfield, Norway launched a lightning-fast counterattack. One quick vertical pass eliminated England's midfield. Schjelderup accelerated into open space, received the ball perfectly, and calmly finished past the goalkeeper to give Norway a deserved 1-0 lead. It was a goal that demonstrated Norway's efficiency. They had not created many chances, but when the opportunity appeared, they took full advantage. England suddenly found themselves under enormous pressure. Conceding before halftime in a World Cup quarterfinal can completely change the psychology of a match. England knew they had to respond immediately before the break. Their response came through their captain. As first-half stoppage time approached, England increased the intensity of their attacks. The midfield pushed higher, the fullbacks advanced, and Norway were forced deeper into their defensive third. Then, in the 45+2 minute, Jude Bellingham produced another huge moment on the biggest stage. Following sustained pressure, the ball broke kindly inside the penalty area. Bellingham reacted quicker than everyone else, showing remarkable composure before finishing confidently to level the score at 1-1. The equalizer completely transformed the atmosphere. Instead of entering halftime trailing, England returned to the dressing room with renewed belief. Meanwhile, Norway had to recover emotionally after conceding just seconds before the interval. The second half became even more tactical. England increased their pressing intensity, trying to force mistakes higher up the field. Their midfield dominated possession, but Norway continued defending intelligently, refusing to leave dangerous spaces behind their back line. Every duel became increasingly physical. Every loose ball mattered. Every interception was celebrated like a goal. England continued creating pressure through patient build-up play, but Norway's defenders consistently made crucial blocks and timely clearances. At the opposite end, Norway remained dangerous whenever Schjelderup and Haaland found opportunities to counterattack. Their direct style constantly threatened England's defensive line. Goalkeepers also played an important role. Both produced confident saves whenever called upon, while commanding their penalty areas effectively during crosses and set pieces. The midfield battle remained fascinating throughout the second half. Jude Bellingham demonstrated why he is considered one of world football's elite midfielders. Beyond scoring the equalizer, he covered enormous ground, recovered possession repeatedly, linked defense with attack, and inspired England whenever they needed leadership. For Norway, Schjelderup was undoubtedly one of the match's standout performers. His goal rewarded an outstanding individual display full of confidence, intelligence, and technical quality. Every time he touched the ball, Norway looked capable of creating danger. England finished the match with more possession and territorial control, but statistics alone cannot explain football. Norway defended with courage. England attacked with determination. Neither team deserved to lose. The tactical battle between the coaching staffs was equally impressive. England emphasized patient possession and positional play, while Norway executed one of the tournament's most disciplined defensive performances combined with rapid counterattacks. Set pieces also became increasingly important as the game progressed. Every corner kick and free kick carried the potential to decide the quarterfinal, yet both defensive units remained concentrated until the final whistle. Mental strength separated both teams from the rest of the tournament. England refused to panic after conceding first. Norway refused to collapse after conceding the equalizer. That resilience explains why both nations reached the World Cup quarterfinals. Individual quality produced the goals. Collective organization prevented many more. Football at this stage of the World Cup is often decided by tiny details rather than overwhelming dominance, and this match perfectly illustrated that reality. England once again relied upon Jude Bellingham to deliver during the biggest moments. His leadership, composure, and technical excellence continue, making him one of the tournament's defining players. Norway once again proved they belong among football's elite. Their organization, discipline, and fearless mentality allowed them to compete equally with one of Europe's traditional powerhouses. Ultimately, this 1-1 encounter showcased everything that makes the FIFA World Cup special: tactical intelligence, emotional swings, brilliant individual performances, dramatic goals, and relentless determination from both sides. Regardless of the eventual outcome beyond regular time, England and Norway produced one of the most competitive quarterfinals of the tournament. Every player left everything on the field, creating a memorable contest that demonstrated the incredibly high standard of football at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube video. Your support helps us continue bringing detailed football match analyses from the biggest tournaments in the world.